We started with the Fourier series in previous lecture, right? There are two main parts: Fourier series expansion with the standard period to L, arbitrary period to L, and second is Fourier series expansion with the standard period 2 pi. This is the main part. Okay. Then we want to find half range expansion, and then we want to find harmonic analysis. Till the phi u, everything related to the continuity of a function. Okay, no doubt function is discontinuous at few points, but they are very less. And then we'll study the harmonic analysis related to the discrete function. Okay, then we understood why to study the Fourier series expansion, right? In the expansion of function, we have written the function f of x in ascending powers of x. Here we are writing the function. Few conditions are there, known as Dirichlet's condition. Whenever a function f of x is periodic and it satisfies Dirichlet's condition, the function may be written as expansion in terms of sin x and cos x. That is Fourier series expansion. Why it is required? It is required to solve the partial differential equation that we understood. Okay. Then we started with the periodic function. A function f of x is said to be periodic of period p if f of x equal to f of x plus np. Okay. Then we gone through few examples. Sin x, cos x, they are the periodic function of period 2 pi. Tan x is periodic of period pi. Then this arbitrary function is again periodic. Its period is 10. Okay. Then we understood if p is the period of f of x, p by a will be period of the f of x, and then we have gone through few more examples. Then we define the Fourier series, the most important part. The definition was like this: if a function f of x is periodic function of period 2l, which is defined from c to c plus 2l, we can take any value of c. For example, say 0, then x between 0 to 2l will be the interval and satisfy the Dirichlet's condition. What are the conditions? One, f of x is finite and single valued, and its integral exists in whatever the interval provided to us. Okay. Second, f of x has at most finite number of discontinuities. Okay. 5 discontinuities, 10 discontinuities, no any problem. Okay. Then f of x has at most finite number of maximas and minimas. If all the conditions are if all the conditions are satisfied, then f of x may be represented as f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n cos of n pi x divided by L plus bn sin of n pi x divided by L, where a naught, a n, bn are known as Fourier coefficients, and they are given by these formulas: a naught equal to 1 upon L, integration from c to c plus 2l, f of x dx. N is 1 upon L, integration from c to c plus 2l, f of x cos of n pi x divided by L dx. And Bn is defined in the same way. Okay. So remember that whenever c is equal to 0, the formulas will modify. That is, limits will only modify. Remaining all things will be same. Clear? This is clear.
Yes,
Definition
sir.
of Fourier
Yes, sir.
series.
Send these notes.
Huh?
Will you please send these notes?
No, what happens now? I'm trying it for the last 1 hour. All these whatever notes visible to you now, they are in the JPG format. Okay. So I'm getting separate page. Now what I have to do now, I have to combine the pages of one lecture that already I have written. I have exported to the required folder also, but don't know why it is so. I'm not able to convert the JPG file to PDF file so that I can upload the PDF file. Okay, so I'm working on that. Once I'll finish that, since I think for last 1.5 years I'm doing that, and I'm using the same online platform to convert JPG to PDF, and now it is not working. Might be I'm using it for long, therefore it may be. So I'm trying to sort out the problem. Once the problem is solved, I'm downloading some app for that. So once the problem will be solved, I'll do that. I think here you are able to see this Microsoft right now. So somewhere it is. So I was trying to download that. I'll complete that and I will do that. I do remember what I have to do, but maybe due to one or other reason it is not possible. Okay, let me continue. Okay, now see, after that we decided that before we start solving the example, we should know few formulas and concepts. So we started with the integration by parts. Integration of uv is u integration of v minus integration of u dash integration of v. Their multiplication integration again, we know it very well. Then we studied Bernoulli's formula, and here we are using Bernoulli's formula in the Fourier series, and we understood that this formula is applicable whenever derivative of concentrate derivative of one of the function becomes zero. Okay, and that will be the u function. So we solve one example also. Okay, then these two formulas very well known to us. We studied the integration formulas. Then few trigonometric formulas: sine of n pi equal to 0, cos of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 equal to 0. Then sine of 2n minus 1 pi by 2 is equal to minus 1 raised to n minus 1. Okay. Then same for cos n pi minus 1 raised to n. These formulas we studied. Then we started with the even function. Already we studied it in unit number 1. So f of x is said to be even function if first condition, midpoint of the interval where the function is defined. That should be x equal to 0. And f of minus x equal to f of x, right? Examples were cos x, sec x, then even power terms, x square, x raised to 4, x raised to 6. Then constant number, when we consider constant number as a function, it is even function. And then mod of x, these are the even functions. Then we know that all the even functions, they are symmetric about the y-axis. And then we studied the integral property of even function, right? Integration of f of x dx from minus a to a, if f of x is even function, is 2 times integration from 0 to a f of x dx. I think all these things are clear to you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. आप बोर नहीं हुए ना सुबह से?
नहीं सर.
बोर नहीं होना है. हाँ, कीप पेशेंस. जितना आप ज्यादा पेशेंस रखोगे, जितना आप ज्यादा ध्यान दोगे, you will understand new things, and
Yes,
that will
sir.
benefit you for the exam also, not only for exam. Okay, so we'll go through the odd function first, and then at the end, I want to know whether you understood the concept or not. For that, we'll go through few examples. Okay. Yes, Surada. Next, odd function. Hope this is visible. Now, a function f of x is said to be odd if, right, midpoint of the interval is x equal to 0. We'll understand now why this condition is required. Actually, separately it is not required to write the condition, but as an engineering student, usually we forget it. Therefore, it is always better to write the conditions explicitly. Okay, f of minus x equal to minus f of x. Then write down examples. Write 1 sin x, okay, tan x. Then write second odd power terms, x, x cube, x raised to 5, and so on. Okay, then write graph. For example, y equal to x cube. Yes, how is the graph of y equal to x cube? I think everyone know. So again, it needs to be done in this way. Okay, x-axis, y-axis, origin, and the graph is like this. Symmetric in opposite quadrant. Symmetric in opposite quadrant. फोटो क्या ग्रुप पर पाठवते हैं ठीक है one minute. Yes, now write down integral property. When f of x is an odd function, yes, what will happen? Integration from minus a to a f of x d.
0.
Absolutely, and this is very important. Okay, this
Yes,
will
sir.
change many of the things. Okay, then I think we know this. Even function into even function. What is the resultant? Even function.
Even.
Even into odd is odd.
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 Odd into even is odd,
Odd.
and odd into odd is
Odd.
Even.
even.
Even, sorry.
Same is true for division also. Right, even function divided by even function is even. Even by odd is odd. Odd by even is odd. And what about odd divided by odd? Even function.
Even.
Okay. Addition and subtraction. Yes, what do you know about the addition and subtraction of these type of functions? Even plus even function, what is the resultant?
Even.
Even. Even plus odd,
Odd.
Odd.
and odd plus odd.
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 Neither even nor odd. Huh? Right, same is true for subtraction. So you can cross check this with the different examples. We know the definitions also. Right, so no any explanation is required now.
No, sir.
Yes, page number 11.
Sir, wait a second.
No problem. Complete.
Sir, odd plus odd even है ना?
Odd plus odd is odd only.
Okay, okay, okay.
If it is multiplication, then properties are changed. Addition and subtraction, that will not change the properties.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
you
sir.
can check it by this f of minus x equal to minus f of x and f of x equal to f of minus x equal to f of x properties there of even and odd function. No? You can check by that.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir.
Okay. Still,
Thank you,
if
sir.
it is not clear, you can ask me maybe during the tutorial. I don't used to do it. Okay. So you can
Okay.
ask during the tutorial or maybe in next lecture. No, any problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Chalo, next. Suppose. I forget to change the page. Yes, I have changed it. Let me ask you a question. Question is like this. F of x equal to say sine x. Yes, you have to tell me whether it is even or odd. Fast.
Sir, odd.
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 Odd. Odd.
Odd.
Very good. Very good. F of x equal to cos x.
Even.
Even.
Very,
Even.
very, very good. Yes. Is it even function? Still, is it even function? Still, is it even function?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Still, is it even function?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me take next example. F of x equal to x square.
Sir, even.
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 Tell me how will be the graph? What do we know about the graph of even function?
Parabolic.
Symmetric about the axis.
Always parabolic.
Symmetry about the no,
Y.
that I don't
Y-axis.
want how the shape is. I want about the symmetry. Yes, symmetric about.
Y-axis.
Y-axis.
Very good.
Y.
Very good. Okay, so tell me what will be the graph of f of x equal to x square. That is y equal to x square. In 0 to pi will be like this.
Half
Yes, sir.
parabola.
Yes, sir. Upper parabola.
Right? Na?
Yes, sir.
Like this.
Yes, sir.
Is the graph is in second quadrant also?
No.
No.
Why?
No.
From x equal to
Positive.
0 to 5, na?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
is it even function?
No.
Neither even nor odd.
No.
No. Just you tell me whether it is even or not.
No.
Why it is not even function?
It is not symmetric about y-axis.
Okay, in terms of algebra, geometrically, whatever you are saying is correct. In terms of algebra, midpoint.
When There is
First
no negative
condition is
input.
midpoint of x equal to x should be 0, na? It is not so, na?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Since midpoint is different from x equal to 0, it is neither even nor odd. समझते सर्वांना हे? Everyone is
Yes, sir.
getting this. What about question number 2 now? What about question number 2? Question number 2.
Same.
Sir, even function, na?
No, na. Array, see the midpoint, na? 0 to
No,
2.
sir. No.
Sir, neither even
Neither even
nor
nor
odd.
odd.
Ah.
Same idea. Neither even
Midpoint is
nor.
not 0.
So same with cos x, no? Yeah.
Yes.
Ha, cos x also. Getting everyone? Midpoint is different from x equal to 0. So it is neither even nor odd function. Now what about the first example? Interval is not given.
Yes.
It is odd.
Yes, interval is not given. It is the whole real line.
Whole real.
That is minus infinity to plus
Infinity.
infinity. I should not write closed. Open interval minus infinity to plus infinity. Getting everyone? I'll repeat. 1. Whenever you want to check whether function is even or odd, first condition to be checked is midpoint of interval should be x equal to 0. If it is so, then only go to the next condition, f of minus x equal to f of x or not. Getting everyone? समझते
Yes,
सर्वांना हे?
Oh, sir.
Right. So in example number 2 and 3, since midpoint is different from x equal to 0, it is neither even nor odd function. Yes, great. Chalo, next. F of x equal to phi u minus x square. Yes, phi u minus x square. That's it. Only this is given. Is the midpoint x equal to 0? Yes.
No.
Yes,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes, sir,
interval
yes.
is not given, that is you have to consider minus infinity to plus infinity. So no doubt, midpoint
Yeah.
will be x equal to 0. Now what about phi u? Even function or odd function?
Odd.
Sir, odd function.
Odd.
Arey
So neither odd
yaar.
and
Constant.
even.
No na.
Constant.
Constant number is your function
Constant.
na. Acha, if confusion is there, I'll write it here. I'll write it here, no problem. Constant function, okay? Say f of x equal to k. Tell me what is f of minus x. If x is there, we have to replace x by minus x. But we don't have x, na? So I have to keep x as it is. So does it mean that f of x equal to f of minus x? Yes.
Yes.
And therefore, what is the conclusion?
It is even.
Even function. Getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is clear. Or till if it is not clear, say f of x equal to k equal to some number. Let me take 5. How will be the graph? Hey, what is graph of y equal to 5?
Parabola.
Constant.
Hey, parabola kutna na?
Straight
Like this na?
Parallel to x-axis.
Absolutely, parallel to x-axis. So is it symmetric about y-axis?
Yes.
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 Therefore, it is even function. Getting
Yes.
everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand by all the ways. Don't give up. Understand by geometrically as well as algebraically also. So that we'll remember it. Acha, so phi u is even function. X square is even function. So what is even function minus even function?
Even.
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 Function.
Even.
Absolutely. Very good. Chalo. Next, sixth example. F of x equal to phi u minus x square. Yes. What about this? 0 to 10. Yes. What the answer is?
So neither even nor
So
odd.
neither even neither odd.
Why? Midpoint of interval is
Phi.
not
Not
x equal to 0.
Not equal to
Right?
0.
So, neither even nor odd. Those who want to write the explanation, they can write that midpoint of interval is different from x equal to 0. Therefore, Hope all these things are clear.
Yes, sir.
Hope everyone is getting it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go through one more example and let me check whether you understood it or not. Okay. Okay. F of x equal to. So it is sine x into. I should have written it here. X raised to 5 sine x. Yes. And say it is between minus pi to plus pi. Yes.
Even function.
Very
Odd,
good.
sir.
Odd.
Odd function.
Even.
Odd, sir.
Odd.
Even function.
Acha,
Odd.
we'll check it. What about x
Even.
raised to 5?
It is odd function.
Odd function, sir.
Odd function. What about sine x? Odd function.
Odd.
What about odd into odd?
Even
Even.
function.
Even.
Even function. So answer should be even function. Getting everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Next.
Yes, sir.
Probably this type of examples will be not required. But since you are cream of our college, let me take this example. Get the example. F of x. Those who are not getting this example, they can leave it. जिसको समझ में नहीं आएगा छोड़ देना है. जिसको समझ में आएगा, it means that you are good in mathematics. You are above average.
Sir, it is graph of 1 plus mod x.
Okay. So it is.
Even function.
Even
But again, it is required that it should be
Even
symmetric
function.
about the y-axis.
The
That
y.
property also it should satisfy, isn't it?
Mm.
So we have to think about that also.
1 plus mod x.
So we'll do it this way. Midpoint. What about midpoint? Is it x equal to 0? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Minus 1 to plus
Yes,
1,
sir.
na?
yes, sir.
Right? So
Yes,
no
yes,
doubt.
sir.
Midpoint is x equal to 0. No any problem. Okay. Now we'll find f of minus x. And we'll see what will happen. So whenever there is x, I have to replace it by minus x. Everywhere, everywhere I'm replacing x by minus x. So minus 1, minus x. Here also, in the inequality also. Just replace x by minus x. Now let me simplify it. So it is 1 minus x and this is 1 minus of minus plus x. Now see, in the inequalities, I don't want negative sign. Then I will not able to compare it with the given function. Na? इसके साथ compare करना है. Then I have to compare that with the given f of x, which is written in blue color. Okay, therefore what I am doing now?
One.
Multiply by minus 1. इसको मैं minus 1 से multiply करता. Okay, so this will become 1 x 0. Right, whereas next will become 0 x and minus 1. Whether I write minus 0 or plus 0 doesn't matter therefore. But now what about the inequality sign? Whenever we multiply by minus 1, it will change. For
They'll
those who
inverse.
not clear, say it is 8 is less than 10. But if I multiply by minus 1, what will be the sign between minus 8 and minus 10? It will change.
Interchange.
Okay. Yes. So it will be like this, like this, like this. Now compare this function with the given function and see whether they are equal or not.
Yes, sir. It is equal.
Yes,
Ha.
sir.
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes. Now understand how to check for those to tell if it is not clear. X between 0 to 1. This is the part. X between 0 to 1. 1 minus x. Yes, we have 1 minus x. Right. Then x between minus 1 to 0. 1 plus x.
Yes, sir.
1 plus x. So can I write f of x here? And
Yes,
therefore,
sir.
what is the conclusion?
Yes, sir.
Even function.
F of x.
Even function.
Minus
Of x is even function.
Absolutely. And again, those who want to understand how the graph is graphically, if you are able to draw the graph, na, you will understand it easily. That will not take time also. Huh? And the graph is like
Mod
this. Mod x only.
V
Only it is based at x, sorry, y equal to 1. I think it
1
is like
upon
this.
Y equal to 1.
Let me check it. This is like this. Therefore, it is even. Clear, clear. Everything is
Yes.
clear now.
Yes,
Okay, can I
sir.
proceed
Yes.
to the next part? Now,
Yes, sir.
Sir, it is not defined that x is equal to 0.
yes, once again.
So, sir, the function is not defined at x is equal to 0 at the board in both of the function, first one and second one.
In that case, if function is not dependent, we can take limit x tends to 0. We can find left hand limit, right hand limit, and we can find value of the function at that point. Okay. Okay, let me continue. Now see, again we'll revise whatever we studied in the Fourier series, and then we have to develop the remaining formulas. Okay, so let me write it once again. Write down Fourier. Write with me. Fourier series expansion. I will write in short. Already we studied it. Therefore, write down f of x. Suppose f of x is periodic function. Write in short of period 2L, which is defined between, for simplification, let me consider it as 0 to 2L. I'll change this interval in next part. C to C plus 2L. Okay, now here we are considering L 0 to 2L. Then Fourier series expansion is f of x equal to, what was the formula? A naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity n cos of n pi x divided by
Upon
L
L
plus
plus dn sin nx upon L.
n pi
N
x.
pi x upon L.
Yes. Where, yes, anyone remember what the a naught was?
C to C plus 2L
No, first coefficient.
1 upon L.
1
C to
upon L.
C plus L f of x dx.
D. So here it will be 0 to 2n f of x dx. What about an?
1
1
upon
upon L
L to 2L f of
f of x cos n pi x upon L dx.
Dx. Very good. And what about the bn? F
Sin
of
n pi
x
x upon L. Same.
sine of n pi x divided by L dx. This is already we studied. Now we want to find Fourier series expansion for even function and odd function. Okay. Yes. So let me go to the next page. Previous was.
Sir, wait.
You write it? No problem. Complete it and give me just 1 minute. Let me have some water. Okay, so next page, 15 number. So it is like this, right? Fourier series expansion of even function with arbitrary period to L. ओके नाउ राइट विथ मी, मेरे साथ लिखना है. सपोज वी आर राइटिंग डेफिनेशन. f of x is periodic function of period 2L defined in x between minus L to plus L, and it is an even function. The Fourier series expansion is, now we have tried the Fourier series expansion. F of x equal to a naught by 2 n cos of n by x divided by L plus bn sine of n by x divided by L. Getting? Now nothing new still we studied, huh? Now we'll start. Where a naught equal to 1 upon L minus L to L f of x dx. Is it possible to simplify this formula? Since f of x is even function? Yes. Anyone?
2 upon a.
Yes. Since it is even function, and it has 2 by L, 2 times, and then limit will be 0 to L. F of x dx. Getting everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Now what about an? Where an equal to 1 upon L minus L to plus L f of x cos of n by x divided by L dx equal to, yes, is it possible to change this also? What is known about the f of x? Even function. What is known about the cos? Always even function. What is even into even function? Even
One.
function. So answer will be 2 times again, isn't it? Getting everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, more interesting things are coming. Okay, and now when it is odd, what about the bn? That is remaining still. Bn equal to, write on the next page. Bn equal to 1 upon L integration from minus L to L f of x sine of n pi x divided by L dx. Yes, what will happen?
Odd function.
Zero.
This is
Zero answer.
odd. What is even into odd?
Odd
Odd. And therefore, what will be the answer?
zero.
Zero.
Yes, sir.
Zero. Okay. Thus, अब यहाँ पे लिखते हैं. Fourier series expansion of even function is f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n cos of n by x divided by L. Right. Where? A naught equal to 2 by L, 0 to L, f of x dx. N equal to 2 by L, 0 to L, f of x cos of n by x divided by L dx. आ गया समझ में आपको?
हाँ, सर.
इतना ही याद रखना है आपको. You have to remember these things only for the even function.
की वैल्यू है ना ये सब.
हाँ, correct.
Yes.
No need to write the Pn since it is 0. Next, can I take the page now?
Yes, sir.
So just a minute.
So 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. Complete it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Fourier series expansion of an odd function with arbitrary period 2l. Write with me. Suppose f of x is a repetition, but we'll write it again and again so that we'll remember it. Periodic function of period 2 pi defined in and it is an odd function. Then n cos of there minus L to L. Yes, what will be the value of A naught?
2 by L.
Yes, very good. Isn't it 0?
0.
Yes, sir. It is 0 because all function.
Since it is odd function, 0. Then that next n equal to
0.
absolutely. Since it is odd, this is
Even into odd.
it will be odd, and answer will be equal to 0.
0.
Okay, so getting an odd function is of very helpful, at least in exam, since we don't have to find a not n. Okay, let's see what about the dn. If that is also 0, then we don't have to do anything in the exam.
Even function.
Even sir.
Even function.
2 by
So
L
this
f
is
of
odd, this is
All is
odd, their multiplication will be even,
even
and therefore answer will be
2 by L.
2 by L.
yes, 2 by L.
0 to L. 0. Yes.
Few things are not visible, please hope you will understand what to write. If still it is not clear, I'm writing it once again. Sine of n pi x divided by n. That's it. You have to remember this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Chalo, now see, still we have studied sufficient theory, and for a long we have not taken any example, right? So we'll go through one example to understand what exactly we are doing. Yes, certain examples. Now see, we are studying examples where first we have to check whether function is even or odd. If it is even, then we know how to solve it. If it is odd, then we have the formulas. And if it is neither even nor odd, we have to find a not a and b and everything. Okay. Yes, Radha. Example. Find, right? Let me change the page. Okay, start. Examples. Find yes, even function or odd function.
So even.
Sir,
Very good.
one.
Yes, anyone else who want to answer it?
Even.
Very good. I think many of you are getting the same answer, even function. Yes, anyone else?
Even function.
Very good. Anyone else?
Even function, sir.
Anyone want to challenge this? It is even function.
Sir, it is not even function.
Sir, midpoint zero.
Why it is
So
not
Odd
even?
midpoint
function.
is not zero.
Today you have to check midpoint.
Sir,
We have written
midpoint.
it
Midpoint.
Yes, sir.
we have written explicitly the conditions in case of even as well as odd function definition.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That midpoint of interval should be x equal to 0. Else it will be not symmetric about y-axis, and therefore it will be not even function. Getting everyone? Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Here, f of x equal to 4 minus x square. Right. Midpoint of is different from x equal to 0. So it is neither even nor odd function. So Fourier series expansion is ये पीरियड क्या है यहाँ पे? Period equal to length of the interval. What is length of the interval? 2.
2.
Okay, so 2L equal to 2. So what the L is? 1. Getting everyone now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now write down. N by x divided by L. L is 1. Sorry. Getting everyone. Now we have to write the formula of A naught. Sorry. Function is known to us. Here we have defined it. F of x equal to 4 minus x square.
Yes, sir.
Integrate. Upper limit 2.
8 minus 0, 8 by 3. Yes, sir.
16 by 3.
16 by
16 by 3.
absolutely this is A naught. So in MCQ there may be question on finding A naught. So we can write directly A naught equal to 1 upon L integration from 0 to 12 f of x dx, and it is equal to 16 by 3. Okay, let me change the page. Can I go to the next page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood how to find the A naught?
Yes, sir.
Just 1 minute. Don't know the others. काय नाव आहे? Sahil Kinge.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Aditya,
Yes, sir.
Amit,
Yes, sir.
Prathamesh. Understood or not? Prathamesh is there. Prathamesh, where are you? Not here. Ketan,
Yes, sir. Understood.
Aditya. In chat
Yes,
box,
sir.
you write your roll numbers. I'll consider attendance of those people only. Fast. 1 minute is there. Write E1. Acha. If you are writing just number only, that is also sufficient. Everyone, I'll consider this attendance only. Fast. Fast. Hope everyone has done. Everyone has done this.
Yes, sir.
No one is facing any other problem, na? Online
No, sir.
problem, connectivity
No, sir.
problem, and number of problems are there. Hope you are not facing the problem. Okay. Yes. So where we are? Here we have to go. Yes. So we understood this part. Now we are going through the next part. Very important part. Right now, right? A n equal to.
Yes, sir.
So formula is like this: 1 upon L, 0 to 2L, f of x, cos of n pi x divided by L dx. We know what the L is,
Yes, sir.
and we know what the value of f of x is. 4 minus x square. Right, substitute that. So it is 1 upon 1. Then integration from 0 to 2. 4 minus x square. Now we have to integrate this, and for that we have to use the Bernoulli's formula.
Yes, integration UV.
Like this. U as it is, integration of v minus u dash, integration of v twice, u double dash, integration of v thrice, and so on. So what is u? The function whose derivative become 0. And v is the remaining function. So let me use that formula. I am writing it here. 1 upon 1 is 1. So u 4 minus x square. Integration of the v, integration of cos
Sin pi n pi x upon L
Sin
square.
n pi x upon n pi.
Absolutely.
n pi.
This is first term minus. Now let me write the second term. U dash. So derivative of 4 minus x square minus 2x.
minus 2x.
And then integration of cos twice. So already we know the first integral, it is here sine. So
It's a
integration of it once again minus
minus
cos.
cos n pi x
Minus
upon n
cos
pi
n pi
square.
x upon n
Huh,
square.
divided by n pi, one more n pi. So that will be
N
n
pi
n
square
square pi square.
pi square. Very good. Plus of the formula. Plus sign
Minus
of the
2.
formula.
Minus
Okay, then
2 minus
yes,
2
u double dash minus 2, no doubt. And then
minus
integration thrice.
minus
So minus of
minus
sine
n
n
pi x
pi
upon n
x
cube pi
divided by n cube pi cube, no doubt.
Pi cube.
What about the next term? 0 only.
0 only.
Derivative will be 0, therefore. And we have to substitute limit from 0 to 2. First, I'll simplify this and then I'll substitute the limits. Huh? So let me simplify this. So simplification is like this.
Taking n pi common. N pi common.
No, keep everything as it is. No problem. Just try to simplify few things only. Minus, minus, minus. So minus. And you can use your own method. There is no problem. Whatever procedure or whatever I'm writing, that only you have to write. You decide
Cube
your
pi
way.
cube.
X equal to 0 to x equal to 2. Let us start with the upper limit. X equal to 2. Okay, so 4 minus 2
0.
square is 4. 4 minus 4 is
0.
0. First term is 0.
0.
Then x equal to 2. 4
Or
cos
Cos.
of
Cos
2
of 2
n
n pi
two
pi
n
2 n pi, yes.
divided by n square pi square plus
0.
2 sine of
Sin
2
2 pi
n
x.
pi
two
divided
n
by n
pi
cube pi cube. Very
n
good.
cube pi cube.
Minus now lower limit. So for the lower limit,
All
it is
will
like
be
this.
0. No need to write.
Sine of 0 equal to 0.
0, 0.
Let me
0.
mention that also. Then
2x
next
will
term is 0 due to x
0.
equal to 0, therefore.
0.
And last term is also 0
sin
since
0.
sine of 0 equal to
Sin of
0.
0 0.
Yes, so all the lower terms
Or 0.
are, lower limit terms are 0. Now use this using, I think we know this formula, these formulas. Cos of 2n pi. You take any value of n, natural number, that is cos of 0, and that is equal to 1.
N pi is equal to 1, yes, sir.
Yes, sine of 2n pi equal to, take any value of n, 0. So
0.
this is 0 and this is equal to 1. So only one term is remaining, and that is minus 4
minus
divided
4 pi
by
4.
n square pi
n
square.
N square pi
square
square.
pi square.
Yes, sir. Now we
Understood. In the same way, on the
Yes,
next page,
sir.
you try to find bn, that is homework. Tomorrow
Yes,
I'll
sir.
ask you.
Yes, sir.
And in next lecture, I'll ask you what the value of bn is. And if I asked you to show it on the video, you have to show
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Can we stop here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you repeat the homework question again?
We have to find bn only.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
We obtained n. Now we have to obtain bn. That's it. Same procedure, only cos will be replaced by sign.
Yes, yes.
Remaining things are same. No doubt, answer will be different. Okay. Yes, you can leave. Already I have
Thank
taken
you,
your.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Take care, sir.
Yes. Bye bye.
सर cos 2n की 1 और sin की 0 ये वैल्यू कहाँ से आई?